So why did we create the Vivid Image Marketing Method and the Customer Activity Roadmap? And here's the story on where this came from. Because what I found is most people, and the reason you're listening to this is you're probably overwhelmed with marketing. You know, in one respect, you think, okay, we can run some Facebook ads, we can build this website, and it's going to solve our problems. But there's so much coming at you, and there's so many things that you could be doing that we get overwhelmed with all the possibilities. Also, we're sick of wasting time and money learning things that don't produce results, and spending money on those things it's horrible. And what we're finding is what used to work just isn't working anymore. Almost everyone we work with, they've tried a lot of the things that we're talking about, and it just hasn't worked. And we're going to explain why some of that has not been working, which this all creates fear that nothing's going to change. And what I want to do is share with you more about the Vivid Image Marketing Method and how it can help you build clarity in your marketing, how it can help you save time and money in everything that you do. Because I believe most businesses are wasting time and money on the wrong marketing activities. And as a business owner, I've been in your shoes, and I understand the frustration and stress that can come from feeling like you're pouring time and money into marketing activities that just don't seem to pay off. And a lot of times, it's more than just a business challenge, it's a personal struggle. That feeling that being overwhelmed with an ever-growing to-do list and constantly worrying that the next marketing approach may not work for you. So the solution, throughout this short video, we're going to explain to you how building a very simple process in your marketing can help you break free of the trial and error and really embrace a structured approach to your digital marketing. Because, and every time I show this, business owners can really relate to it, and maybe you can too, is I used to drive my team crazy. I had way too many ideas. You know, I've been running Vivid Image for 29 years. We started, even before Google existed. And when Facebook came out, I dove deep into Facebook. I dove deep into Twitter at that time. It's X now. And if you're a carpenter and all you have is a hammer, everything starts to look like a nail. And every time I dug into a new tool, everything looked like a nail, like this is going to solve every problem. What happened is my tool belt got bigger and it got more complex and overwhelming. What we really needed at Vivid Image was a solid framework that could grow and adapt to not only the changing needs in the market, but the changing needs that our clients have with everything that they're doing. And the story I tend to tell is in order to drive a car, if you had to build a combustion engine, fewer people would drive a car because you need to think about what type of fuel, the engine. We need to think about the speed of the engine, the method of ignition. Is it a spark ignition, a combustion? The arrangement of the cylinders, the method of cooling. There's so many things around building an engine. And what I'll say is trying to build your own engine is slowing down your growth. Because what I find that most businesses want is they want four things. We want clarity. Clarity not only what we need to do, but clarity, is this working? Which leads right into your return on investment. Is the investment we're making in marketing, is it helping us grow our business? Is it solving our problems? Is it solving our clients' problems? And is it helping us continue to move our business forward? I find a lot of businesses find joy in their business again by going through this process. I had a business owner that I was working with. He runs 2 successful businesses in town. And after going through this process and understanding the customer activity roadmap, what he said to me is, Steve, I now realize all the stress that's been in my business. And he used these words, I am going to find joy in my business again, knowing that we're on a clear path. And that's exactly why we created the Vivid Image Marketing Method and specifically the customer activity roadmap that we're going to be talking about. Because John Wanamaker had said that half the money I spend on advertising or marketing is wasted. The trouble is I don't know which half. And as we go through this process, there's this tendency that you're going to want to do it all. And doing it all really leads to this. We don't know what's working. So we're going to give you a structured approach where we can go step by step to make sure you know what part of your marketing dollar is an investment and what part is working. And the first thing we think about is, what type of customer activity do you want more of? Do you want more people to show up when they're in need of your service? Do you want more people to just know about you that may not know about you right now? Do you want to target people that may not be happy with their current provider? Or focus on existing clients who may not know all that you have to offer? Or maybe just a great way of looking at this too is attracting new talent. A lot of times your website is the first interaction people have when they're thinking about your company. And these are all the things that we need to consider in this process. So let's look at the customer activity roadmap and how it can solve all of these problems. But as you're looking at this, think about, what is the one problem? If we can't do all of these right now, what is the one thing that you want to solve? All right, so let's look at the customer activity roadmap. Yeah. So the customer activity roadmap is around the idea that what we want to create more customer activity. But the challenge is, we need to look at what type of customer activity we're trying to create. And what I want to do is show you how following this in the right order is the key to making all these things work. A lot of times when I hear businesses say that I tried Google pay-per-click and it didn't work for me, the reason is there's certain things we didn't have in place when we're running that. So here is the customer activity roadmap. And it's divided into 4 specific sections that we're going to look at. The first section is foundation. The foundation, the biggest goal the foundation does is it establishes your credibility as a business. And the foundation includes things like your website, clear messaging, making sure we're really talking about your business and how you solve your customers' problems. It's where we look at your reputation, and are you a reputable business? And how do we prove that you are the obvious choice for us to work with? Now, the foundation is the piece that tends to get missed the most when businesses try digital marketing and they say it just didn't work. Now, the next step, once we have your foundation, then we look at active. So active searchers, those are the people that they're actively searching for you. They got money in hand, they want to spend it. What we need to do is make sure that you are found by those. So we are really looking at people that are searching for your business, and they want you to be found. Now, some of those key things we're looking at, it might be Google pay-per-click, it might be local service ads. It may just be more optimization on your site so that when people are searching for you, they find you. And when they find you, we also want to make sure you are the obvious choice. And one of the things that you look at is your reputation, to make sure that you are the person that they should choose. Now, once we have active, now we're looking at passive. So passive are people that they didn't wake up this morning saying that they needed you. They didn't wake up this morning and, well, example I tend to use is solar panels. Nobody woke up this morning saying, I want to put solar panels on my house. But if we get the right message in front of people to share with them why they should put solar panels on their house, it saves them money. They're not as bulky. They don't look as bad as they used to look. So passive is, how do we get the right message in front of people? And a lot of times, the best way to look at passive is social media. Social media is a great place to get your message in front of people that aren't expecting it. Now, the top of the pyramid is loyalty. Loyalty, this is where we are creating, I'm going to say, raving fans. We want to create people that are so happy with you that they're going to gladly refer business to you. They're going to write testimonials or case studies on why they chose you. You know, one of the best ways to market your business is to have other people talk about their experience with your business. You know, and some things here to build more loyalty, we may look at more email campaigns to share what other services you have to offer. I work with a plumbing and heating company, and they had been doing plumbing for this home for years. And he went in one day to work on some plumbing issues and realized they put in a new furnace. And he said, well, why didn't you work with me on this new furnace? And the family said, we didn't know you did furnaces, which is interesting because it's actually in their name, you know, plumbing and heating. People get to know you for one thing. They don't always know everything that you do. So loyalty can be using email or tools like that to share what are some of the other things that you do. Now, loyalty could be, you know, some gifting strategies, some handwritten notes to show appreciation. But all of these are steps in order to build more customer activity for your business. Because in the end, that's what I want for you, is to build more customer activity, but build the right customer activity. It all starts with creating the foundation. Then we look at people that are actively searching for you. Then we look at passive. How do we get the right message in front of people so that they will consider you? And finally, looking at loyalty. Loyalty, how do we build raving fans? How do we get your existing clients to buy more products and services from you and to gladly refer other business? That is the customer activity roadmap. And in the end, we had started with this. What we want to do is get more customer activity and identify what type of customer activity that is. So do you want to show up when people are in need of your services? Would tend to be active. People are actively searching for you. Do you want to find people that don't know about you? We're going to look at passive services. Do you want to target people that may not be happy with their current provider? Those would probably be more passive services, maybe even some loyalty services in here with your existing clients, targeting them. Do you want to focus on existing clients that may not know all that you have to offer? Again, probably loyalty strategies. Or do you want to attract new talent? And I'll tell you, one of the best ways to attract new talent is to make sure we got that foundation in place. A website that represents who you are with clear messaging and a reputation that says, this is the company I want to work for. So there you have it, the Vivid Image marketing method, specifically the customer activity roadmap on how you can create the business you're looking for, reducing your stress and overwhelm while saving time and money in the process.